Today's video was sponsored by Jane Maigwa, a true patriot and a Kenyan nationalist at heart. Stand by for debrief in 3, 2, 1. The other day we saw a very interesting image. In fact, it should be on your screen right now. We saw Rigathi Gachagua doing a photo op with Matiang'i, Mithika Linturi, Martha Karua, and so on and so forth, just showcasing the new gang that's out there right now. And people didn't really feel the oomph of this coalition that you're seeing on your screen right now. So what can these guys do to grab national headlines and the national attention and get the people to believe that this is truly the group that is going to form the next government? Because right now that confidence is not there. So here's what. The only thing they need to do is acquire these 5 gentlemen in their ranks, and tomorrow they'll be considered the government elect. They will be the unofficial government elect. It's just a matter of time and they get there. So these are the 5 gentlemen that the opposition seriously needs to get in touch with and ensure that they're moving with them. Top of the list is Okiya Omtatah and David Maraga. These two will really help the opposition in obtaining court orders that will help overturn schemes to steal elections by possibly the IEBC chair, the IEBC CEO, and other wannabe goons. Shida ya hawa wawili ni moja tu. They are too holy. Unajua hii siasa ya 2027 vile mimi naiona. Rais atapanga namna hii. I'm sure you know what that means. And so the opposition must also be people who are crafty na wanajua kupanga namna hii. Will David Maraga sit in a room ambayo watu wanapanga na kupangua maneno? Will Okiya Omtatah be able to sit in that room without going to hold a press conference immediately after and explaining why they have left the opposition because they saw ABC or they had ABC? Kwa hivyo hawa watu they are very beneficial, but kuna mikutano zingine wataambiwa waondoke waende waombee nchi. Mkutano ikiisha they come back, they continue contributing, but they are very valuable assets. Number 2 is George Natembeya. As we speak, the opposition already has Matiang'i, but just imagine for a second having Natembeya and Matiang'i in your team. That is like having a pit bull and a Rottweiler in your backyard. 2 trigger happy people who are always ready to go. Mtu akiruka pale ndani anararuliwa kama mboga telezi. They don't fear Ruto. They don't fear watu wake wa mkono kama Farouk and others. And those are the people who we need. The people who will take the fight to their doorstep and break down that barricade and take it all the way to their backyard. So the combination of Natembeya and Matiang'i, that is dynamite. Ukiongeza Rigiji pale, that is an atomic weapon. Number 3 is Babu Owino. As we speak, Gen Z have no leader. It's a unique group ambayo haipendi uongozi. They rejected Kasmuel, they rejected Morara, they rejected Hanifa, they rejected Boniface Mwangi, and many more. So you won't just show up to lead these people, unless of course you are Babu Owino. You see, Babu is unique in that till date, he's the most popular student leader from University of Nairobi. There is no other president of any university who has been able to become as popular as Babu Owino. So we still have university presidents and student leaders who still look up to Babu Owino. They resonate with him. Na hata wakishikwa ni yeye huwa anaenda kuwatoa. So there is that rapport between Babu Owino and the current student leadership in university, along with the student base in university. So naturally you find he has that mysterious link whereby miaka inaenda but he's still connected with the youth. If Babu Owino was to tell the Gen Z's left, they will go left. Bora hiyo left hawapatani na Ruto, they will go. But today ile left right ya Raila Odinga imeisha moshi. So the addition of Babu Owino to the team will prevent the opposition being asked questions like, tumeona picha yenu mkifanya mkutano, who was representing Gen Z's? Initially that would be Morara, but Morara now is fighting Rigathi, is fighting everybody. He's a loner, he's doing his own things, he knows what he's up to. But if Babu Owino is there, nobody will be saying, us Gen Z, we are not represented. Yet he's not one of them, but they still resonate with him. So if you want the youth vote, and if you want the youth to back you and not question you about representation, have Babu Owino there. It'll be a very big plus. Number 4 on the list is Didi Nyoro. Didi Nyoro secretly and silently obtained his 2 master's degrees in economics, and having served as the budget committee chair, he could very well be the David Ndii of the opposition. Ndidi will be the one to craft the manifesto for the opposition, especially on matters economics. If they win, he is likely to go on and serve as the CS of Treasury because of the competence and the relevance experience that he has, not to mention academia. And if you ask the electorate, if a poll was to be done now with a good number of respondents, maybe 3,000, different age groups, different counties, different sexes, and they are asked, who would you rather have advising the president? Doesn't have to be Ruto, just any president of the day on matters economics. Would you rather have Moses Kuria, yule alisema mchimbe kisima yenu, or David Ndii, or would you rather have Didi Nyoro? I believe the answer will be Didi Nyoro. And if he is to pair up with Jimmy Wanjigi, we are set. Those two are competent. I've listened to them talking about matters economics and they know what they are saying. You know, David Ndii is a very smart guy. Si mjinga. The only issue I have with David Ndii is that in the run-up to elections, he projects figures that favor the candidate, not realistic things. Didi Nyoro does not give an F, neither does Jimmy Wanjigi, about whether you will win or lose. They will tell you the truth. This is the dead situation. This is what must be done. And they won't tell you once you're in power. They'll tell you even before you're in power, so that kama utaki ile wanakuambia wafukuze if you want to. We need those guys advising the opposition as to how they can craft their manifesto. So, long story short, you need Okia Omtata, David Maraga, Babu Owino, Didi Nyoro, and George Natembea. Without those 5 people, this opposition is a very weak opposition. There is no one else they can go and acquire that will bring any relevance to that group, unless it is a CS ambaye ametoka serikali aende awajoin, and not just any CS, someone who's of influence. But at the end of the day, guys, that's just my take. Do let me know your own comments in the comment section below. Do you think this duo is needed, or are we already set and good to go? Just drop me your comments and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. And in the event you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.